Okay. Hi Mahika. Hi Richa. Hi guys, thank you for joining. Knotless laces. Hi Komal. Art Rocky. Hi Art Rocky. Hey Richa. Hi, glad to see you here. Okay, so we'll wait for another 2 minutes to let people join us, and then we'll start with our session today. Hi Gurnur. Thank you for joining. Hello Rahul. Hi Kritika. Hi Mahika. Hi Aisha. So we are waiting for 2 minutes to let people join us. Then we'll start with our session. So guys, if you have any questions, anything, you can please feel free to ask. I'm good, Gurnur. Hi Aisha. I know how this wave feature works. Anyways. Hi Webhav. Okay, I think now we should start with our session. So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you Pen Paper Scissor for letting me, for giving me this opportunity to come and give a tutorial on how I do my art and how I want give a tutorial to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. So today what we are going to do, we are going to paint eyes with watercolor. I know watercolor is a difficult medium, but no issues. With a good guidance, you can learn. Okay, hi Saurabh. Okay, you can totally nail the medium. So first, I hope I'm audible to you all. Can you give me a thumbs up? Hi Darsh. Okay, so I hope I'm audible to you guys. So let me start with introducing myself. My name is Bhawana and I'm into painting since I was a kid, and I'm active on Instagram from 2019 onwards, and my art handle page name is Bhav Creates. So so now I think we can start with our session. Just grab your supplies, so we'll start with our session. Okay, so give me a minute, so I'll switch my camera and we'll start with the sketching part first. So this is my art handle name. This is what we are going to sketch. Hello Beena ji, thank you for joining. Okay, so first I will explain how to construct eyes. For that I will take my sketchbook, because I've already done the sketching part for myself. Okay, so just take your paper. If you're using, okay, if you are using 300 GSM paper, that will be great, or else more than 200 or 250 will also work. Okay, so for constructing eyes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a horizontal line of 9 centimeters. Okay, 9 centimeters. I hope my page is visible to you. And then what we are going to do, we are going to divide this line into 3 parts. This is 1 part, this is 2 part, and this is the 3rd part. Okay, and then the width of an eye, of the eye, is the same about the distance between the eye. So that's why we have divided the horizontal line into the 3 parts. I hope I'm clear till now. So the middle part will be the space between the eyes, which is also known as the 3rd eye. And the other 2 parts will be our eyes. Okay. So let me take another pencil. Yeah. So I'll put some dots for my references. You can also follow how I'm placing the dots. So one I'm putting it here, and then this here, and one diagonal with this point like this, and the end point will be, I'll put some here. So same I'm going to repeat over here, one here. Thank you guys for joining us. So if you have any queries, please feel free to ask. I will love to answer your queries. So now we are constructing eyes. So hope you are understanding what I'm explaining over here. So 1 dot here, and then second one over here, and then if you want, you can take a little line to take a reference, and then so 3rd one will be here, 4th here, and the another one will be diagonal to this one, somewhere like this. So now from this point I will start sketching with the tear duct. So this will be our tear duct. So I'm placing this also, my sketch also, so you will be able to see what we are going to sketch exactly. So this will be our tear duct, and then we'll connect all the dots, 1, 2, and then 3. Same here, 1, just make an eye like shape. Okay, same will repeat here, tear duct, and then we'll connect. I think I've made it too near to this point. Okay, then this, like this. If you are not satisfied with the line over here, just erase it and do it again like this. Okay, and then so always remember the tear duct will never be in the middle of the eye. So it will always be the little lower than the middle thing. And then we'll draw iris and then pupil. If you are not sure, then you can measure the length also. This is around. Hi Sandhya Rani. Okay, this one is little slimmer than that one, so I'll correct it, and then I'm making iris over here, and then this is pupil. Okay, and then don't forget we have a waterline too, so we have to sketch that, and just keep on improving your sketch over time. Okay, like this. Yes, it was, I think, from my college days only. Okay, now I'm removing the reference line, and here what I'm going to do, I'm going to sketch the eye fold, which is our crease line on the eyelid. Okay, So no questions till now. I'm guessing you all are good. And this will be the middle part between the eyes. This will be the crease. And then for eyebrows, what I'm going to do, I'm taking this much of length. It's almost 1.5 centimeters. Same I will measure here. And then I will draw 2 light lines for my references, 2 parallel light lines, okay? And 1 here. So I'm drawing these parallel lines to get the reference so that my eyebrows will be similar to each other. Okay, so the eyebrow will start from this point, and then how we are going to do, we are going to do like this, and at this point we have to give the curve. Okay, that arc of our eyebrows. Just draw with a light hand first, and then when you are satisfied with your sketch, then you darken it up like this. Okay, so I have, Sandhya Rani, I have drawn a line 9 centimeter long. It's a horizontal line, and then I've distributed this line into 3 parts. Okay, so 3 equal parts, so 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter. So this will be the gap between the eyes, which is also known as third eye, and these will be our eyes. Okay, for eyes I have suppose this is our line, I have drawn few dots for my references like this, and one is diagonal. Okay, you have to follow like this. Perfect. Now just for my reference, I'll measure the length of my width of the eyebrow. So this is 4 centimeter. I'll see whether it is more than that. Okay, so I'll mark a point where I have to end the other eyebrow. So like this. It's looking ill shaped, but don't worry, it will come out good, don't worry. So like this, how we are going to sketch the nose. Okay, so now when I'm happy with the measurements and everything, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another pencil. This is, I think, 0.3 pencil, 3 mm. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going above it and sketching it little dark. If anything changes is required, you can do at this moment if you're not satisfied with something. Okay, and this will be our waterline. Okay, eyes and eyebrow. Okay, so this is this line I have drawn for the reference. So the gap between this line to this line is 1.5 centimeter. Okay, for the nose line, what you have to do, first near the tear duct, we will draw this C curve, and then you have to do one this and one this, like this, which will later on will make a nice curve over here. And then I think I'm clear till now. Yes. Okay, so the white of our eye is always in a round shape. So okay, great, Sandhya. Okay, so it is in a round shape, so we'll give some shadow over here. And then for eyebrows, what I'm going to do, I'm making a single strand, some in bunch. For starting point, we have to make strands like this. Okay. For the another second part, we have to make strands like this. And that for the end part of the eyebrows, we have to make strands like this. And small strokes. Like this. I'm filling up the eyebrow. And one or two small hairs over here. Hi Lisha. So I'm repeating same thing over here. See, can you see the final sketch of mine? Just we have to repeat the same thing. And then these strokes will go like this. By the way, if you are not comfortable with sketching the eyebrow, leave it, because we are in any way we are going to cover it with watercolor, so no need to do that. But if you want to do a sketching and the eye, then you have to do this sketch like this. Okay, so this nose bridge, we have to give a smoother curve over here. Thank you. And here also we have some crease lines, so we'll lightly draw these. And then eyelashes. So don't draw single lashes, never. Always put them in chunks or groups. Okay, so or never sketch your eyelashes like this. Okay, always give it a little curve like this and then bunch it up. So I'm gonna draw these eyelashes in some chunks. 1, and see here I'm giving a little curve over here. 2, 3, and here we are going with smaller strokes, and then they also go crisscross. Okay, overlapped each other. They have to be irregular, then only it will look natural, otherwise it will look artificial. Okay, so like this. So I'm not going to sketch each and every eyelash, because we have to go with the watercolor over it, but for your understanding I'm explaining it. Okay, for the lower lash also we are going to, here we have to give smaller lashes, and then yes, we are going to save this live session, so you can check it later also. It will be saved in the IGTV of pen paper scissor. Like this. So for me it is very difficult to draw left eye lashes, so I always rotate my paper so that I'll get a nice angle to draw them like this. You will see the hell lot of a difference between this and this, but no issues, we are going to cover it with watercolor. I think now we are almost done with our sketching. If you guys are done with your sketching part, do let me know, so we'll move forward to our painting part. This is almost done, guys. So I'll remove these references line before painting over my sketch. Are you good, guys? So shall I move to my painting part? think I should move to my painting part because I'm not getting any comments. Okay, so let me keep this aside. Always have a spare or small paper to swatch your watercolor before putting on your final piece. I'll keep my pencil. Okay, and then with my kneaded eraser, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off the excess graphite. Just to show you guys, I've drawn so dark, or else I used to go with very light hand. See the excess graphite. So first we'll start with the skin tone. How to make a skin tone? I hope you guys know how to make a skin tone. Okay, let me take a brush first. So I'm taking this number 4, or even you can take number 6 brush. And then what I'm going to do, I'm adding some I'm mixing 2 colors to make skin tone. One will be yellow ochre and another one will be vermilion hue. If you don't have vermilion hue, no worries. You can use any warm red to make a skin tone. Guys, this is the crucial part. If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask. I think you are able to see. This is my yellow ochre. Now I'm taking vermilion hue. Something like that. Let me swatch this. I have to add a little bit of yellow ochre. Now it's fine. Yeah. Okay. So we have to mix a lot of water in this. Okay. So Sandhya, I've used yellow ochre and vermilion hue. If you don't have vermilion hue, you can use any warm red, maybe scarlet, cadmium red, anything. Okay. So now let's start with the sketching. This is the, always have a tissue in your another hand. So if we messed up somewhere, we will just dab the paper with this tissue to take off the extra color. Okay, so now we should start. There's nothing difficult in this, just go with the flow. And please have, okay, so we have to put color like this. We'll leave this area first, then we'll cover it later on. We have to, okay, so first of all, we have to leave this area, this and this. This will be the highlighted part, and this. 1, 2, and then 3. And especially the eye also, the white of the eye, that also. So I'm going on both eyes at the same time. Okay. Now I'll clean my brush and then blend it. Sorry. Okay, I'll blend this color. Okay. Like this. this. So this is the 100% cotton paper. It gives me more time to play with color because it's 100% cotton, and the result also comes good on these 100% cotton paper. This color come out nicely, vibrant. Okay. Till now we are done this part. Okay, guys, are you done till here? Okay, I think as I'm not getting any comments regarding this, no issues. Okay, we'll move further. Now I'm taking burnt sienna. Thank you, Richa. Okay, now I'm taking burnt sienna. Before that, I completely forgot. Take little bit of violet and ultramarine blue. We'll mix them together. Very little amount we'll add here and here also. We'll give some depth, we'll darken up this area. Good, Sandharani, no issues. But when you'll draw, please post it on your story, tag pen, paper, scissor and my handle Bhav Creates. Okay, because it's wet, it is merging everywhere. So no issues, we'll correct it. Put more here also. Okay, then we'll go with let me dry this. Let me dry till I'm using my hair dryer now and I'm drying my sketch or painting till now. So give me a few seconds, guys. It will be noisy. Instead of purple, you can only use ultramarine, no issues, or you can use cerulean blues. Yeah. So now with the burnt sienna, we are going over this area. Ultramarine blue will definitely work. No issues, no need to mix purple if you don't have. See how I'm blending? I'm just with a clean brush, I just smudge it out. I'm making that skin tone again, yellow ochre and that vermilion hue, and I'm going darkening few areas. Now with a clean brush, I will blend it all. Remember to leave this space white. This is our highlighted area, so we will not see. Whenever I want to blend the watercolor, I just clean my brush with a clean water, dab on my tissue, and then blend it. And let me cover this area also. Okay, so now I'm again use my dryer to dry this up, and then we'll work for the white part and the iris and pupil. I hope you guys able to follow me. So for my iris, so the white area of the eye is never white. Just remember this. So we because this white will get the shadow of the upper eyelid, so we have to give a shadow over here. We have to add a shadow over here. Don't put Payne's gray. So I'm using Payne's gray. Sorry guys, I'm using Payne's gray to give a shadow over here. Leave the tear duct area, and then I've added. See, I've added like that, and also the waterline area also, guys. Now blend this up with a clean brush. Same here. Okay. Now they're looking good to me, at least. So initial stages of a portrait painting or a watercolor painting will not look so promising, but no worries, have some patience, work a little bit more, and after few layers you will get satisfied with your painting. Okay, so now I have to check whether this is wet or dry. This is wet. I'll dry it again using my hair dryer. And then for iris, I'm gonna use green color. If you want to use, if you don't have a green color, you can paint that in blue also, brown also. There are so many different kind of colors of iris people have. So I love green, so I'm painting with it green. Hey Pooja, hey Meghna, hi Himani. Thank you for joining. So I'm painting half of the iris, and that's green color. I have used this chromium green. You can use blue also, there's no issue with that. If you don't have this shade, you can also use olive green, and then I will blend this till the end. And because we have a shadow, the eye has a shadow of upper lid, so we have to darken this area. Okay, to darken it up, I'm using sap green mixed with Payne's gray. it will become a little darker. Thank you Sandhya. Okay, like this. And near pupil, what I'm gonna do, I'm just taking very small amount of burnt sienna and I will drop it over here. And with the wet brush I will just, not smudging it, but yeah, leaving some water. Okay, so now I think it's looking good. Guys, if you have any queries you can ask, please feel free to ask. I'm putting a dots with a darker green shade. And then if I want a little bit more shadow over here, so I will add Payne's Gray again. And then blend it up. Like this. And here also I will just add a little bit of Payne's Gray. Okay, this is chromium green. So if you don't have a chromium green, no issues. You can use sap green, olive green, any green if you prefer. I've given a shadow in the sclera of the eye, like that. And for the tear duct part, what I'm going to use, I'm taking any red, cool red you have. So I have a ruby red. It is something like this, not a pink, but it's a cool red. But if you don't have this shade, then you can use crimson also, crimson red. So I'll take a very little amount and then just dabbing here and there, leaving a little bit of a white space. See? Hi Ramya. And here also I'm just adding thoda sa and blending this up, giving a tint of same here. I'm blending this red towards the sclera of our eye, the white area of it. Same I will repeat here. Thank you Sketch in Skies. Okay, like this. Thank you so much. It will come out good, don't worry. And then again with my burnt sienna, I'm darken up this outer edge. Thank you so much. And then what I'm gonna do with a clean brush, after tapping on the tissue, I'm just blending it. Only I haven't done the wet on wet technique for this painting, but you can do that, but only for initial layers, not for later on layers. And let me lift it up some color over here. It is looking very plain. Just wet this area and then dab your tissue. See, these are the watercolor techniques which we have to know at least. Okay, so now I think it has dried. So I'm taking black color to draw the pupil of the eyes. Okay, so I'll draw with pencil first so that I won't mess it up here. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying this session. See, till now I'm using only number 4 brush. I haven't changed to any other brush, but for the lashes part and for the eyebrow part I will switch to a fine liner brush with no issues. And for the this border of this iris, I'm taking again Payne's Gray, very little amount of that, and with very lighter hand I'm making little strokes over here, giving a border to the iris. Okay, don't worry if it is looking really dark at some area, we will blend it out, don't worry. Okay, so now I think it is dark over here. I will blend this area. I think it is looking good, at least on my another phone. Okay, so I'll give a little bit more shadow over here because I'm not satisfied with this currently. So I'll take a little bit more Payne's Gray and just add it up. And for the pupil also I will just smudge a little bit because it is looking really just like a plain black dot, which I don't like, so I'll smudge it off. And maybe with green color I will draw some. I'm giving just a little bit of texture here and there. Now we are done with eyes, and then with burnt sienna I will do the eyebrow part. We are going to paint eyebrows in again 2-3 layers. One we have already did with the skin tone, and then second one I am doing with burnt sienna, some loose bunch of thick strokes like this. So it is difficult for me to paint this eyebrow. No issues. Later on for the final layer I will rotate my paper. Okay, and I will give a little bit shadow over here. This is burnt sienna, guys. If you have any query, please feel free to ask. and then with burnt sienna again, and then okay, so I'm using White Nights watercolor. Yeah. Okay, so I will try this till here. Thank you, Pupil. And now I'm taking again that burnt sienna with less amount of water in it, only the pigments, and I'm going to draw these crease on the upper eyelid. Okay, like this. And for the waterline, what we are going to do, whatever the skin tone we are left with, we'll just go over it. Like this. And then I think we have to give a little bit of burnt sienna. Okay, so now we'll go with our lashes part. This is thank you, Rahul. So for the lashes part, what I'm gonna do, I'm using sepia, that is the darkest brown, mix with the, I'll take it, I'll mix this sepia with black color. I don't use black as it is. I generally mix this with another shades, either with sepia, burnt umber, anything like that. So first what we are going to do, with number 4 brush only, I'm just going to draw a little bit of shape like that. This will be the liner, eyeliner. Yeah. And after this, we will paint the lashes. Same we are going to repeat over here. I hope yes, they look similar. So till here, I'll draw my line. Okay, I have to thicken this up. Okay, then I am taking my fine liner brush, or you can use your 0 number brush, whichever you are comfortable with. So I have 2 options. One is this one. This is rigger brush, and another one is round fine brush. So wait, let me show you the output of these 2 brush. I hold it because I have to be very specific with this. So now we have to fine lines like lashes. So I'm using this one. I use this brush a lot, so I'm using this one. And then I'm tapping my brush to take off the excess water, so it will help me to draw fine lashes. So let me remove my palette over here, and I'm rotating my paper so that I'll get a good angle to paint these lashes, because at the end I don't want to spoil my painting. Yeah. Okay. And towards the start of the eye, we will have the fine hairs of the lashes. And now I'll repeat the same over here. If you're not happy, just tap your lash with a tissue so that it will take off the excess water from your painting. No, I'm not going to put a bindi on her forehead. Okay, and then we'll repeat the same thing for the lower eyelashes, like this. And here there will be the fine hairs, like this. I think you guys are able to follow me, because it's usually portraits, full portrait will take almost 2 to 3 hours for me, which is not possible to do in a live session. So that's why I thought to paint. I'm just giving a line inside the waterline, leaving the waterline space, so it will define the eye properly. If it goes a little dark, just blend it up. And then again with same mixture, sepia and black, we are going to draw the paint the eyebrows. Again I'm taking the fine brush, and then I'm going with the strokes like this. Just smaller strokes over here, and fine hairs over your eyebrow. And for the start, I'm rotating my paper. Just tap your brush on the tissue, and then I'll repeat the same over here. Okay, I think if you have some If you find some differences between the eyebrow, you can correct it at this point. So even for my forehead, what I'm going to do, I'm just using the burnt sienna, and just giving a little bit of color, dropping some color over here, and then blending it up like this. And also for the lower crease, I'm taking again that burnt sienna, and with a very light hand I'm going to give a crease over here. And with burnt umber now, just a little amount of burnt umber. See how much I've taken. Tap on your paper, tissue paper, and then give it a shape to your tear duct, and even the end part. This, and blend it up if they look little edgy or harsh. And the final step to our painting is, I'm taking white gouache. If you don't have a white gouache, no worries, you can use your white gel pen also to give a highlight. So I think just have a good consistency for this color, and then I'll just mix it up nicely. I'll put a dot over here. So the darkest area of our eye will have the highlight. Like this. So it will make, and one will give here 1 or 2 dots, very tiny dots, and the waterline. Thank you, Sandhya. Like this. Yeah. And 1 or 2 dots you can give over here, just to give the, and this one, blend with your, yes, you can use acrylic also. White acrylic also works fine, but in case you don't have the acrylics, you can use gouache or gel. I think now we are done with our painting. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so now I'm switching my camera, and or shall I leave my camera like this only? So guys, this is my handle name, Bhav Creates. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and attending our live session, and thank you so much Pen Paper Scissor for having me over here. And guys, please do visit their website. They have a great range of products, and even they have the wriststroke gouache, which was out of stock almost everywhere. Even I ordered a one set from there, and they have a good range of brands also, the Camlin, Brustro, Winsor Newton, Daniel Smith, Canson, Anupam. So guys, please visit their website. It is a great website, and they have a great range of products. So those who have missed or joined the session later, no need to worry. We are going to save this live, and you can go back later on and check this live session in the IGTV video of Pen Paper Scissors page. Thank you so much, guys. You guys were wonderful audience to me. Thank you so much. So now I'm ending this session. Thank you, guys. Thank you.